Hello, beloved. It is Easter Monday. In the Christian tradition, it is the day after the day of revealing, of resurrection, of new life, of mystery revealed and mystery continued, of what exactly happened and where are we and what is going on. Those are questions that are very much alive these days, virtually every day, as we continue to try to find the stable ground upon which to stand in a time where there are those who are intent, seemingly, on crafting chaos and instability. And in the middle of all of this, we received news upon waking that Jorge Mario, known to us as Pope Francis, the head of the Catholic Church, died after extended illness and debilitation, but in faithful service to his community, to all that adhere to and find comfort and solace in the Catholic Church, and all who have encountered harm and complexity, and in many cases even dismissal within their Catholic faith. It's a both and. And Pope Francis was a person who sought to bring about change, who sought to embody liberation in thoughtful and intentional ways, and who was also a product of the institution of the Church, of the Catholic Church. And so he was a man. I say that in full awareness. I am standing firmly within the Protestant branch of the Christian tradition. I stand that deeply grateful for all the good that he wrought, for the way in which he called out greed and quests for power and wealth, the way he sought to live contemplatively, intentionally, and more simply, even at the pinnacle of the hierarchy of the Catholic Church. So please hear this with a full awareness that I am aware. He was not my Pope. He was not the head of my church, of my Protestant branch. And yet he was a child of God who was called by God into ministry and service. And I believe lived it as best he knew how. And in doing so, sent out ripples into the world that altered much of life for the better, and requires much of life to continue to be worked toward transformation. He was the head of a human body, a human community, and consequently, much was enacted and life-giving. And as always, much is left to enact and to bring into life and community. We mourn his passing and trust that he is brought not to God's nearer presence as Pope Francis, but as Jorge Mario, that he was seen as the child of the Creator that he is, as each of us are, and that in that nearer embrace, he knows a peace and a love more profound than can ever be affected in this life. On this Easter Monday, with everything else that can destabilize us, that can rock us to our core, that can have us crying, there is more to be done, and how can this happen, and what will happen if this is taken away, or if that is removed, or if this is altered. Perhaps pause and center into your own experience of your Creator's presence, that no matter what, you are loved, no matter what, you are seen, no matter what, you are cherished, no matter what, you are called by name and welcomed every day, every night, into the unconditional, compassionate, peaceful embrace of the one who gives you life and to whom you will draw near the moment of your last breath. Between then and now, live fully. Revel in the goodness of all that there is in this very moment. Treat your body kindly and nurture it. Let your mind think on other things than what it has been focused on. Feel the emotions you feel the wave of each one, but then let them ebb. And allow yourself that small piece of firmament of the earth beneath your feet, connecting you soulfully, wholly to all life matter and being. Blessings on the journey. You are not alone.